All right, so this is the Diamondback FS9. This is the full-size double stack. It is not the compact, obviously. Going to go and show that the gun is clear. Okay, now I'd probably give this gun about a 7 out of 10, I think, for what it is. It's meant to be an entry-level gun, a budget gun, a truck gun, and the performance on this is phenomenal as far as I've put about 1,500 rounds through this. No failure to feeds, no stovepiping, and no jams. I mean, it's just really, really reliable. The accuracy isn't so great. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's somewhere in the middle ground. I've let a lot of different people shoot this gun, and they pretty much all tell me the same thing. It's not super hot, but it's not bad. With a little bit of finagling or possibly adding a laser to its generous rail, maybe you could improve your accuracy. The price point is also a really good selling point for a budget gun. I bought this for $250. I think this typically retails for about $240 something now, which is a little bit drop in price. It depends on who you're buying it from and what comes with it. I've seen it for more than that, but it really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, does it come with extra magazines or whatever? But the bare model, brand new from a gun store, is probably going to run you about $240 to $250. Now the grip is really good for me. I don't mind it. It's not super great. It does have its ergonomics, but pretty much everybody, most people don't like it. They keep telling me to buy a sleeve. There's only about 1 or 2 people that have different hands like myself. I've got long palms and short fingers, and so this gun fits really nicely in my hand, but most people are not going to agree with me. Now moving on to the magazines, you'll notice that this one's kind of nice looking. It's got the good shine on it and everything. This is the one that came with the gun, and this was the aftermarket. So I think when I picked this gun up, they were probably making these, and then they made these later. There's a couple of different design differences between the two. They both shoot exactly the same. There's really no difference. I think that they just probably upgraded at some point, but this was still left in the gun. I will say something about the springs in these things. Let me tell you, they're pretty tough. This one is the one that came with the gun, and it's also I also keep this one loaded, as with I do all of them for obvious reasons, but also I'm trying to wear these springs down because they are super tight. They're really, where did that go? They are really, really tough. I mean, you have to really force the bullet down, and I've had lots of people do this because I thought maybe it was just me. But you can see what it does to your fingertips there. And they all say the same thing. Holy crap, you know, you've got to take a couple of coils out of there, Diamondback. So anyway, if you're going to be reloading a lot, if you're going to be shooting this gun a lot, keep in mind that aspect of it. Now the slide, it also has a heavy spring, and I know you can't really tell from this video, but it's a bit of a heavy pull. And also the grips, front and back, on both sides, they're kind of sharp. After about racking it maybe 15-20 times, they start chewing up your fingertips. If you happen to be somebody like me, I wear gloves at work, and so I don't really develop any calluses on my hands at all. And my fingertips tend to get chewed up. So I usually just palm the whole thing rather than using my fingertips. All in all, a really good gun for the buy. I highly recommend picking one up if you're looking for a budget or entry-level gun. But if you're looking for something that's a little more precision-based, probably look elsewhere. This one, like the safety, for example, this is all the safety it has. It does not have a a button safety or a lever safety. It's just on the trigger itself. But it has a good amount of features on it, and it is a cheaper gun, and it's extremely reliable. So if you decide to pick up a gun for those reasons, you know, this is going to be one of the ones that you probably want to seriously consider.